The Adventures of Sodor, Episode 61, Bloomer's Special. So back during December 24th last year, an engine named Bloomer was sitting in his shed as he usually did. He was very rarely used anymore. He was mainly an engine used to build specials, and he was last seen in the public back in the 1970s. However, one day Hugo came in to talk with Sir Topham Hatt. "Bloomer," said Sir Topham Hatt. "Yes," said Bloomer. "Well, Bloomer, Spencer was taking the Duke and Duchess of Boxford over to, well, he was taking them over to Knapford Station, and, well, he's broken down. His wheels came loose, he's damaged himself badly. He had a small derailment at Bakerstown. I know this shed is many miles away, but this will give you a good stretch with your wheels. Is that clear?" said Sir Topham Hatt. "Yes, sir," said Bloomer. "Come on, Hugo, we got to get back." "Okay, sir," said Hugo. "Goodbye, it's Bloomer," said Bloomer. "Goodbye, Bloomer," said Hugo. "Sir, you sure he's the best option?" said Hugo. "I'm sure," said Sir Topham Hatt. He is an old engine, and very reliable too." Soon Bloomer was steamed up by his driver and fireman and slowly exited his shed. Time to stretch my wheels," he said, "and get some coaches." Eventually, Bloomer arrived at Bakerstown with some coaches. Spencer, however, was not too pleased. "Oh, hello," said Bloomer. "I don't believe we've met. I'm Bloomer." "And I am Spencer. As you can see, one of my wheels has suspended, my bogies are off the tracks, and I'm heavily damaged from this crash." "Don't worry," said Bloomer. "I'll take care of the Duke and Duchess of Boxford for you, Spencer." "And who even are you?" said Spencer. "Oh, sorry, no one really sees me. I haven't been seen in public ever since the 1970s. I'm Bloomer." "And I'm Spencer. Now please rush away before I chase you once I'm fully repaired." "Okay, no need to be so rude," said Bloomer. "Come on, Bloomer," said the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. "Okay," said Bloomer, and they soon steamed out of Bakerstown. Bloomer gave a smooth ride out of Bakerstown and enjoyed steaming down the line. He went as fast as he could. "You are fast," said the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. "Maybe we should buy you." "I'm perfectly fine being owned by Sir Topham Hatt, though," said Bloomer. "That was, of course, if you wanted to," said the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. As Bloomer rushed down the line, crushing small pieces of snow, he was enjoying the ride. "What a wonderful time of the year," he said. "At least nothing can get in my way." He steamed down the line and enjoyed the ride. "We can't be late to get into Bakerstown. Time to be on time," said Bloomer. As his wheels whirred, he enjoyed the entire ride, going up the suspension bridge, and even back onto the main line. "I can't believe I'm out. I can't believe I'm away from the shed. I can't believe I'm out and away from the shed," he sang. "So you don't get out the shed very often, we assume," said the Duke Oh yes, I rarely get out, said Bloomer. I find it very lucky when I do, because I rarely get let out my shed, said Bloomer as he raced down the line. Maybe we should replace you, Spaceman, with you, laughed the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. If you say so, but I wasn't keep your hopes high, said Bloomer. Oh, we were joking about, said the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. I know, said Bloomer. Be careful, Red Engine, there's big snow piles up ahead, said Dennis. Okay, Grey Diesel. Who was that? Asked Bloomer. Oh, that's Dennis. I'm surprised you didn't know him. Well, remember, I haven't been out of my shed for many years. Yes, we suppose so, said the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. You should be careful, Bloomer, said his driver. If what Dennis just said is true, we must be careful. You did just tell me that he was a lazy diesel and he could be trying to play tricks on us. Well, he did learn his lesson in the end, said the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. Ah, said Bloomer, as his wheels thundered down the line, along with Bloomer himself. He was stretching his wheels out and enjoying the ride. Ah, what a wonderful ride in the snow. What a wonderful time to be out. No time to sing, Bloomer, we've got to be on time. Oh, right, said Bloomer. They soon reached their first tunnel. Finally, I see a tunnel after all this time, said Bloomer. He raced through the tunnel and was amazed at it. Wow, said Bloomer, I have not seen a tunnel in forever. Well, you don't get to see many of them, do you? Said the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. How true, said Bloomer. As he thundered down the line, he enjoyed the ride. You know, there's another engine on this railway, from what I've heard, named, was it Emily? Said Bloomer. Yes, and she looks quite like you, except she's dark green. She was an 1800 engine Stirling single, am I correct? Said Bloomer. Yes, I do know so much about her, said the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. Driver told me. Isn't that right, driver? Said Bloomer. Yes, it is, said his driver. Well, said Bloomer, I am enjoying this ride. And so are we, said his driver and fireman. Bloomer seemed to not stop talking. He just seemed like he could just talk forever and ever on his ride. So, shall I tell you my story on how I came to Sodor? Said Bloomer. No, it's okay, Bloomer, said the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. They enjoyed Bloomer for their ride, but they did find him talking a bit annoying. Ah, well, said Bloomer, if you don't want to hear, then you don't want to hear. As he exited the tunnel, he came to a quick break. Oh, he said, we have to come to a stop. Why is that? Said the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. There's a big snow pile there. Just then, Diesel was oiling up to the tunnel when he spotted Bloomer. And who, may I ask, are you? Said Diesel. I am Bloomer. Can you please clear this big snow pile? And what cost? Why should I clear the snow? Said Diesel. I'll give you a bunch of diesel fuel if you do, said Bloomer. Diesel fuel? Why, I've already done something for diesel fuel, so why should I do it again for the same rewards, said Diesel. I'll put sugar in your tank if you don't. Okay, I'll do it, said Diesel. He ran over the snow and then oiled back. "Okay, there you go. Goodbye," said Diesel, and he hurried away. He was worried, and as he didn't want sugar in his tank. "Huh," said Bloomer, "strange engine. Anyway, let's get a move on." However, Bloomer had no idea what was coming up ahead. As he was enjoying steaming down the line, he was enjoying the ride. "Ah, what a wonderful day," he said. "And everything is just right." As he steamed down the line, he couldn't help but think of becoming the Duke and Duchess's new private engine. He was so busy thinking of this, he did not realise what was up ahead. He then went into a big snow pile. "Oh no," said Bloomer. "Help! Help!" He whistled, but no one heard him. "Help!" Bloomer thought he was going to be stuck where he was for days, when he heard a whistle. "Who's that?" he wondered. Then he saw a green engine that steamed right up to him. "Oh dear, you're stuck in snow," said the engine. "Hello, I'm Bloomer," said the engine. "I'm Duck, whereas my real name's Montague, but everyone calls me Duck because they say I waddle even though I don't actually waddle." "Wait, I recognise you, Bloomer, and I recognise you, Duck. Weren't you on the... I thought I saw you go into your shed one time, and I thought I saw you on the way to that shed. We've met! Anyways, let me get you over to where you do need to go, Bloomer. Well, I'm stuck in snow right now, so if you could kindly remove the snow first." "Alright, I can carry on with my train to where I need to go." "Alright," said Duck. So Duck wedged the snow and Bloomer out of the snow and out of the way. Now I better get back to the sheds, which are right over there. They're holding a party. Maybe you could join in with us, Bloomer." "I'd like to," said Bloomer. "Anyways, bye," said Duck. "Bye, Duck," said Bloomer. What a nice engine, thought Bloomer. Anyway, he said, and he steamed across the line. He had to make up for lost time. "Hurry up, Bloomer, we're late." "Sorry, but I got stuck in snow. I'll make up for the time." "You better," said the Duke and Duchess of Oxford. We miss our meeting." Hopefully Sir Topham Hatt isn't too angry about it. "Yes, hopefully," said Bloomer. As Bloomer pumped his pistons and rode his wheels down the line, he accidentally zoomed into the arbor. "Oh dear, mate, sorry, I'm not familiar with these rails. I don't run on these rails often." "Oh, that's okay, Bloomer," said the Duke and Duchess of Oxford. "We all make mistakes." Then Bloomer raced across the express bridge and thundered into Knapford. "I see Knapford," said Bloomer. "Good," said the Duke and Duchess of Oxford. And just then Bloomer quickly came to a stop. "There we go," said Bloomer. "Well done, Bloomer," said Sir Topham Hatt. "Anyways, you can head back to the sheds now. We're holding a party there." "Okay," said Bloomer. He left the Duke and Duchess with Sir Topham Hatt, and he went to turn around. Bloomer was racing down the line back to Tidmouth sheds. He was going to spend the time there for Christmas Day with them. He went over the points and saw everyone there. Oh, hello, said Bloomer. Hello, said the engines. It's good to see you, Bloomer. It's been such a long time. Yes, it has, said Bloomer. May I get in the sheds? There's a spot beside us, said Thomas. That's right, said Percy. Come on, beside me, said Toby. So the turntable turned in Bloomer's direction, and he turns on the turntable and happily steams beside Toby into the goods shed. Ah, this is comfy, said Bloomer. Wait, said Toby, you forgot something. What is it, said Bloomer. The workman puts a Santa hat onto his funnel. Oh, wow, said Bloomer. Never thought I'd have a Santa hat. And now you do, said Percy. You know, said Edward, I think it's time for our yearly Christmas carols. So all the engines sang carols and happily went to sleep. Bloomer, he was happy that he was able to help the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. The Duke and Duchess of Boxford had even considered to buy Bloomer, however, they wouldn't have bought him without his permission. He said he would much rather wait in his shed most of the time than just be racing down the line a lot of the time. He always enjoyed being in his shed alone, listening to nature, and that's the thing that he enjoyed the most.